Hey friends, how's it going? It's Trauma here, and today I'm going to show you how to build your own ship in Worlds Adrift, and also how to upgrade it into a much better ship. So let's get right into it. Please keep in mind that all the information in this guide was collected during the alpha stages of the game and may not represent the final product. Alright, so you just logged in and spawned into the revival chamber for the first time. If you're going to be playing with friends, then join their crew and use the beacon ability to teleport to the crew leader. Once you're together, or if you're playing alone, then it's time to get started. First things first is learning to use the grappling hook. Target an area and right click to fire. Then use shift to reel yourself in and control to reel the line out. Learning to use the grappling hook is a very important skill. Now it's time to gather resources for the ship. The first thing you'll need to do is look around your island for trees and mining nodes. You'll need a fair amount of metal and wood to create all the necessary components for your first ship. Trees are really easy to harvest, but mining nodes can be a little tricky. As of right now, they come in two shapes, round and pointy, and are always cracked, making it easy to tell them apart from rocks you can't mine. Pull out your mining tool by pressing 1 and hold left click to start mining. Each shot will break away the outer core of the rock, revealing the precious minerals beneath. Shooting any of the darker rocks inside will harvest that mineral, but be careful because every mining node has a central core that when shot too many times with the mining tool will cause the whole node to break apart. You should also keep an eye out for Atlas shards while mining. Atlas shards are dark green and cannot be mined with the mining tool, so you'll need to get close enough to pick them up using the E button. Atlas shards are a very important part for building your first ship. While gathering materials, also keep an eye out for ancient technology. You can use the scanning tool by pressing 4 and left clicking on the technology to gain knowledge from it. Before creating a ship, you will need to have gathered some knowledge to learn the shipbuilding skill from the knowledge menu. Once you have gathered enough wood and metal, it's time to start building. You'll need to either take control of a shipyard that was already built and not in use anymore, or build your own. To build your own shipyard, just select it from the schematics menu and drag metal over to fill up the crafting area. Once crafted, the shipyard can be equipped and placed down by holding left click. You will also need to build an assembly station, but make sure to place it fairly close to the shipyard you want to build your ship at. Now it's time to build the frame of your ship. Head over to your shipyard and open the crafting menu. Inside you'll see ship schematics for several sizes of ships. I would recommend starting with the dinghy first as it requires the least resources and you can always upgrade to a bigger ship later on. By clicking the edit button, you can adjust the frame of your ship and personally customize it to your liking. Just click on a point and then use the colored bars to drag that point in a certain direction. Once you're happy with your ship, click Done. You should now see the wireframe of your ship above the shipyard, giving you a full-scale look at what you're about to create. When you're happy with your frame, click Save and drag the required materials over to the crafting menu. Click Craft, and after a short build time, you will have a brand new ship frame. Notice that your ship is now surrounded by a bubble. You can grapple to this bubble to make moving around your ship while it's docked much easier. Now that you have your frame, it's time to make it functional. Move over to your assembly station and build an Atlas core. Use the lifting tool by pressing 3 to select it and place it on your ship. The Atlas core is the most important part of your ship, allowing it to carry up to 1,000 kilograms of weight and giving it the ability to move up and down. Next, you'll want to build a helm, which allows you to control the movement of your ship, and a sail, which gives your ship forward momentum. I would also highly recommend building personal revivers for each member of your crew, so that if anybody dies, they can respawn on the ship easily. Remember that each player will need to register to a personal reviver to make it work. Once all the pieces are placed on your ship, you're ready to set sail. Take control from the helm and raise the ship up with shift or space. Unfurl the sails by holding E on them, and you'll soon feel your ship begin to move forward. You're now free to explore, heading over to other islands to gather knowledge required to build better ship components. When you're ready to land again, furl the sails and try to position your ship above a shipyard. Use control to bring the ship down, and when you get close enough, you'll notice that the shipyard will start to pull you in until your ship successfully docks. Now that you're a successful sky captain, it's time to make your ship better. On every island you will find ancient technology that can be scanned for knowledge. Knowledge will allow you to build wings, engines, and cannons. You should also keep an eye out for treasure chests, which come in all shapes and sizes and can contain blueprints for items you can't learn with knowledge. The most useful items found in treasure chests are Atlas Core upgrades. These are additions to your Atlas Core that increase the amount of weight your ship can carry, allowing you to build much bigger and much heavier ships. There are 4 upgrades you can add to your Sky Core, giving you a max possible carry weight of 4,500 kilograms. Other useful items found in chests are flight instruments such as a compass, a fuel gauge, and an artificial horizon, as well as a personal glider for your character. You may have noticed by now that all the islands are surrounded by storm walls. These walls can be traveled through to access new islands with better loot, but require larger ships with wings and engines to get through. The easiest wall to get through is the white wall. After that, the dark storm wall is much harder, followed by the sand wall, which is the hardest. Make sure that you are confident in your ship, or have a friend on board to make repairs while you fly through the walls. It is also very important to have a compass when attempting the dark storm and sand walls because it is very easy to get turned around and lose control. Another thing to be careful of is other players. Most players seem friendly, but they may also try to kill you and take your ship, or steal precious materials from your storage. It's common practice to ask permission before boarding another player's ship, otherwise you may be seen as hostile. Alright, well that's all the knowledge you need to become a successful ship captain. Like I mentioned at the start of the video, all of this information was gathered during the game's alpha stage and may not represent the finished product. If there's anything you guys want me to add to this video, or if I've missed something, please let me know. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to leave a like, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. So, see you again. Oh god, what's happening?
No.
The structural integrity of my whole building just fell apart. Oh, I'm so open. Oh god.
You're so screwed.
No! No!